one. Mac Davis at the International Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame with Bushwhacker Luke. How are you?
Oh, g'day, mate. How the bloody hell are you? It's great to be here at this convention today, and it's for the inaugural International Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. Boy, am I excited. I can feel the blood running through me right now, mate. That's Mac, isn't it? Mac Davis.
Mac Davis, yes, sir.
It's good to be with you, mate. Boy, you got a bloody head that could do a lot of. I could do a lot of licking there, but due to the COVID, I can't do that at the moment. Otherwise, say the bushwhacker's spreading that bloody terrible disease around. Wow.
Tell me, you still involved in quite a bit of wrestling. You've done some wrestling shows. Actually, I think you were involved in one just last night.
Yeah, I was involved with the new generation. Hey, I like to go out there and help these young guys because that's how I started in 1962. The older guys helped me, and I'm trying to help the younger guys now. But I enjoy it. I think if I sat at home, my whole body would seize up. So I've got to just keep that blood pumping through those veins.
Let me ask you, how did you first get involved in wrestling years ago?
How did I get first involved? My next door neighbor was a bodybuilder. He was in Mr. New Zealand, and the judge there was a former Mr. New Zealand who said to him, would you like to make some money with that body? And he said, how? He didn't know. The judge was the New Zealand wrestling promoter. So my next door neighbor started going into a gym, which was like in the first Rocky movie. The old steam room, the pipes going through the roof were shaking, and there was kettlebells lying all over the floor. There was only two racks. There was a squat rack and a bench press, no other machines. And there was two rings. The floors were as hard as the floor I'm on now, and that there were boxing rings. 4 ropes, a foot off the ground, and there was 20 foot between ropes. The actual commission in New Zealand was the police. So it was a tight thing at the moment. And then no punching or kicking.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's different from today, that's for sure.
Hey, Jim Barnett come and changed it all. You know, you heard of Jim Barnett. He's the one that owned WCW and got Ted Turner to put the wrestling up in the sky. Hence, TNT and WTBS, that's when the wrestling became mainstream.
Over the years, you have worked a lot of different gimmicks or names, I would say, basically. But what is your favorite time of wrestling for you?
Your favorite time, money-wise, was the Bushwhackers, of course. You know, with WWE, you become a celebrity. But NWA, you were wrestlers, and I enjoyed being a villain because Butch and me could get the people to stand up, then we could get the people to sit down. We could control the people, and we enjoyed doing that.
Was it a change? Because I know before you became into WWE as basically a more lighthearted type of act, you were a little bit more hardcore, not hardcore, but
we were known as hardcore before hardcore became a name brand.
Yeah.
We were doing barbed wire matches, 4-way chain matches, fire matches in the late 70s.
So the lighthearted stuff that you did in WWE became kind of a blessing in disguise, really, right?
Yeah, Vince said it, but I piped up and said, bring us in as heels and turn us baby faces. And that's one thing you never do. You don't tell Caesar what to do.
No,
Caesar,
no.
He says, that's not the way I do it. And he says, I want to bring you in as baby faces. Butch jumped up on Vince's desk and put his nose this far away from Vince's nose, and he says, if you can make these faces baby faces, where you go? And he said, look at the mugs on my top baby faces. Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. They haven't got the prettiest kisses. And he was dead right.
This is one of the signs I know you can always tell somebody who's an older wrestler by their forehead as far as what they did in their old times. And I can tell you've been in a lot of battles.
Mate, that's wild woman with long toenails. and then all of a sudden I got the woman to cut their toenails before we had a wild time. So that's when all that forehead started healing up.
Tell me about the supplement down here. I saw this on your sign.
Yeah, this is I'll Pump You Up. It's a warehouse in Florida where you can walk in and it will bushwhack the prices. They're 50% cheaper than Vitamin World and what's the other one? The main
GNC.
GNC, 50%. Look it up on your phones or laptops, guys. I'llPumpYouUp.com.
Google that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not shit. That's what keeps me going now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 7 decades in the ring, mate, and I'm still pumping those arms.
I got to do this here.
Yeah, you got it.
Got to walk. I'm
You know, anyhow, Mac, it's nice seeing you, and I'm going to say I'm out. Whoa!